Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you. This is Arzu Kakkar. Let us have a look over today's important current affairs. But before starting, let me tell you that these questions are a part of your daily 20 MCQ series that you can get on GKToday Android application app. On that app, there are more than 500 plus questions that you can get every month, and also category wise questions are available. So do install this app. So before starting this very first question, let me thank everybody here in the comment section who give such wonderful comments, answer the questions every day, and also let me know that you are liking these sessions. So thank you for that as well. Okay then, so here is your very first question. Let us have a look over it. Just give me a minute. Yes, please. So Minicoy, Thundi Beach and Kadmat Beach, which were added to the list of blue flag beaches. So these are the two beaches. They were added into a list of blue flag beaches. The question is saying they are located in which state? So these two beaches, they were recently added in blue flag beaches list. I'll tell you what this list is all about. But they are located in Lakshadweep. So option C is the correct answer. So basically these are the two beaches from Lakshadweep that are added to the list of blue beaches. So it is a eco label, right? So this is given to the cleanest beaches in the world. So all those beaches that are very clean, it will promote tourism also, right? People can visit there. They're very clean, proper clean, that we say. No wastage is there, no waste, no litter is there. There are proper bathing facilities, right? Water is clean, things are very neat there, and that is why this is an eco label that is given to those cleanest beaches. And it is by the Foundation of Environment Education, FEE, Denmark, right? So it is an award that is given annually. It is awarded annually to the beaches, and there was a blue flag program also that was started in France in 1985. If I talk about India currently, so India now has 12 beaches. Questions like this can be asked. How many beaches are there that are certified under the blue flag certification? 12. And Spain, please do remember, Spain is having 729 sites. So Spain with 729 sites top the list of the countries with the blue flag awarded sites. So let me tell you what is the criteria for this when you're giving this award, making okay this is the cleanest beach in the world. So what is any criteria? Is there any criteria? Yes, the eco label is accorded based upon 33 criteria. So do you have to remember those 33? No. So these are basically divided into four major categories, four major heads that you need to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. First is environmental education and information. Second is bathing water quality. Third is environment management. And fourth is conservation and safety services in the beaches. So these are the things that are considered, and it is you can say it is an ecotourism model. Obviously it will provide the tourists also with the hygienic facilities there, proper bathing facility, as I told you, proper facilities are there, safe and healthy environment is there, and a sustainable development of that area. So these things are taken care of. It will boost the tourism also, right? So this was the associated question. Now I'll move to the next question. The question is talking about COP27, Conference of Parties 27 of UNFCCC. Which country is the host of COP27, the 27th annual UN meeting on climate? So which country is the host? India? No. Egypt? Correct. So Egypt is the right answer. It will be at Sharm el Sheikh in Egypt from 6th to 18th of November. This will be the 27th annual meeting, and this will be the 5th time a climate conference is being hosted in Africa. What will be the focus area? There will be three main focus areas. Reducing the emission, first focus area. Obviously we have to reduce the emissions. We know that, right? So this will be the focus area. What works are you doing? You have NDCs, nationally determined contributions, that you have to make sure you are following. Every country have their own. Okay, we will do this for reducing, we will do this for reducing. So are you following that or not? Second is helping the countries to prepare and deal with the climate change and securing technical support. So basically you are providing them the technical support of funding, you can say, for the developing countries for climate activities. Right now, if I talk about this, so see, if you talk about the goal of Paris climate deal, what was the goal of the Paris climate deal? To keep the temperature rise below 2 degrees Celsius, if you remember, right? So there were pre-industrial levels also when we were progressing, but not that key. Okay, now that we have industries, we are creating better infrastructures, getting developed, but at a cost is heavy, right? So from that level to the 2100 coming times, so we have to make sure that the rise in the temperature should be not be more than 2 degrees Celsius, right? So but what we are doing, current status is that we are rising at 2.8 degrees Celsius, that we have to cut down. We have to make sure that these things happen, right? Then moving to the next question, it is regarding GM mustard. If you have heard about it, recently Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee approved genetically engineered, genetically modified version of which product? Okay, I have told the answer, sorry. Of which product for commercial cultivation? Slip of tongue. Genetically Engineering Appraisal Committee approved the genetically modified version of GM mustard. So this is the right answer, option B, for its commercial cultivation. See what the case is. Before starting with the case, let me tell you what GM crops are. That will be very easy for you. See, those crops, GM crops, if I talk about, they are derived from the plants whose genes are artificially modified using, usually by inserting the genetic material from the another organism. So the case is, you are having a plant, you want to basically go for a crop, right? But that is not drought resistant, right? So what you will do, you will bring the gene or of basically the gene from the other crop that is drought resistant, insert it into this, genetically modified, you're modifying it genetically. So when you will go with the cultivation of this crop with this particular seed, you can say, or this particular crop that is GM modified, you will have the production, you will have the best of yield that is drought resistant. Obviously it will enhance your yield, right? So there what you are doing, you are genetically modifying your crops. For what purpose? For increasing the yield, tolerance to a herbicide, resistance to disease or drought, or improving the nutritional value. Is there any crop in India that is for commercial use? Yes, we have BT cotton. You see, with this farmers are growing the BT cotton, and the yield and the production of the cotton has quite shown a progress. But at the same point of time, there is not any such crop so far till we skip this thing, that was approved, because GM mustard or BT brinjal, these are the crops that people consume, right? It can give health effects. How? Let me tell you. So the thing is, as far as GM mustard is concerned, when you are genetically modifying this crop, obviously you have the benefits of benefits. Your crop can be produced that lack the allergies. Obviously that will be genetically modified in the laboratories, you will be genetically modifying that crop. Also herbicide case, right? So GM crops can produce herbicides to kill those pests. Your nutritional value of the food, they will get enhanced. There will be it will help to those countries where you can say that where you can improve the supply of your food product, right? So these are certain things, that there are various other benefits also. Your yield will improve, your production will get improved, but still there is a risk also. Why there are other opposition party who are saying that there is a risk? There is a risk because the new trait can cause health effects that you don't know. You don't know what product you are consuming. You don't know whether it is a GM modified or it is simple organic, nothing done as artificially. So consumers are not aware of it. Are you getting my point? And this cross pollination may also lead to super weeds. So these are certain things. So removal of such traits could have any unknown effect that you won't know, and you are consuming it, right? That is why it is a cause of apprehension and a risk. Clear? So this was a topic that need to be focused upon because it is very important. So I hope now things are very clear to you. With this I can move forward. Which e-commerce platform has partnered with Spice Board of India for training program for the spice farmers? So the e-commerce platform that has partnered with the Spice Board of India for training or for giving training to the spice farmers is Flipkart. Option B. So Flipkart has collaborated with the Spice Board of India with introduction of a new training program for the spice farmers. This program would start for the farmers in the Idukki district of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and there the farmers will be provided with the assistance in procuring spices in access to the pan-India market. If I talk about Spice Board of India, so it is an organization under Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Very important, this can be asked. It is basically for the development and promotion of spices. When was it established? It was established by Spices Board Act 1986. Do remember. Clear? Moving to the next one. Which city is the host of Engineers Conclave 2022? Which city is the host of Engineers Conclave 2022? Chennai? No. Bangalore? No. Trivandrum? Correct. Option C is the correct answer. So this conclave of the Indian National Academy of Engineering, it was organized jointly with ISRO at Liquid Propulsion System Center, Trivandrum. So ISRO has also proposed dedicated satellites that will support your agriculture sector, and it also discussed for Bharat Krishi Satellite Program with the Department of Agriculture, ISRO, right? Moving to the next one, here you can see this defense equipment, that is Hawk. It is an air defense equipment. The question is simply asking you that it is a flagship equipment of which country? What do you think? Russia? See, Russia is very much in news. It can be. You take your time. Don't worry. You have time. But you don't have to mark your answer wrong. If you think Russia, then you are not correct. USA is the right answer. What USA is doing? USA is providing this to Ukraine so as to counter Russia. This is the scenario. USA is the right answer. So United States is set to retrieve its older Hawk air defense equipment, sending it to Ukraine. Right? Why? So as to face the heavy attack from Russian drone fired and cruise missiles. The full form of Hawk is Homing All the Way Killer, which was entered in the service with the US Army in 1959 during the Vietnam War. This interceptor missile would be an upgrade to the Stinger missile system. You don't have to go so much deep into it. If it was a missile or an equipment from basically of India, definitely we would have talked about its speed, its range, XYZ. But here you can keep this information. You will be able to solve every question. That is because you're not going for a US exam, right? Only that much stuff is required. You do, for example, bill of any other country. Don't go too much deep into it. Only that much is relevant. Which country is the host of UNSC counter-terrorism meeting in 2022? USA? No. India? Yes. Option B. India is the right answer. It will be hosted in Mumbai and Delhi in the month of October, recently. And the theme of the meeting would be countering the use of new and emerging technologies for terrorist purpose. See, no doubt we are emerging with the new technologies, but we have to make sure that these technologies, if they are posing threat and they are used for the terrorist purposes, we have to counter that. So there are three technologies we need to focus upon that can cause a threat. First is internet, no doubt at it. Second is new payment technologies, fundraising methods can be there. And the third is unmanned aerial systems like drones. So definitely they are having a positive effect. They on a positive side, but also at the same point of time they can cause threat, and for basically that can be used for terrorist purposes. So these are the focus areas that will be talked upon. Clear? Now coming to the next question. How many lifestyle practices has been established by the Union Government of India under Mission Life? Under Mission Life, there are 75 lifestyle practices that has been established by the Union Government. Option B is the right answer. So they are basically the practices that can be taken up as climate friendly behavior. C. Life stands for lifestyle for environment. What this is? Is it a mission? Yes, it is a mission, but it is a mass movement, you can say a global mass movement. We have Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, like this is a mass movement. Similar is the case with this mission. We have our agendas. We know climate change, the alarming issues, but at the same point of time, this mission says now the need of the hour is to bring friendly behavior, climate friendly behavior in the lives of people. If you are using a phone, you want to purchase a new phone, you will simply destroy it or whatever you do. If something gets default things might happen. What you simply do, you will replace it, right? Make sure you find the fault, you reuse it, right? So the agenda is 3R: reduce, reuse and recycle. The list of 75 actions are under 7 categories. So you need to remember those 7 categories: energy, water saving, single use plastic, sustainable food systems, waste reduction, healthy lifestyle, e-waste. So the agenda is that we need to make sure that people bring a positive change in their behavior that is climate friendly. And this mission is launched by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi and UN Secretary General. Clear? Okay. So here is your next question. Which global association has released proposals to eliminate harmful pollutants by 2050? Yes, please. Come up with the answer now. The right answer of this question is European Union. Option B is the correct answer. So European Union Executive Arm, they have released a proposal that we will toughen up the pollution restrictions so that we can eliminate the harmful pollutants by 2050. Do remember this year also. Question can either way be twisted and they can ask you by which year, right? Which herbicide has been recently restricted by the Indian government fearing risk to human and animal health? That herbicide is glyphosate. Option A is the right answer. So recently Indian government has officially restricted the use of this herbicide glyphosate, fearing it affects the lungs and it poses a risk to the animal and animal health, human health. This is majorly used in tea plantations. So basically this product has a good market size in the tea sector, West Bengal, Assam, and it is applied to the leaves of the plants so as to kill the weeds. But at the same point of time, it has been banned, it is restricted because by the government, because it creates risk to the health life, right? Okay, so here you are having your revision category questions now. I hope you are able to see the very first question. Which state is set to host its first ever Edu Invest Conclave? You think? I'll write. Odisha. Shikshak Parv Conclave. Which city hosted this? New Delhi. Conclave of State Science and Technology Ministers. Which state hosted this conclave? Gujarat. You think? National Conclave on Mines and Minerals. Which is the venue of this conclave? Have you thought? It is in your mind? New Delhi, if you're thinking, you're absolutely correct. Natural Farming Conclave in 2022, which is the venue, Surat. National Conclave. Okay, Indian government recently organized a national conclave. They are asking on which fruit? It is dragon fruit. This is your homework. Which organization organized Startup India 2022 Expo and Conclave, right? Enterprise India National Coir Conclave 2022. This conclave was organized at which city? Coimbatore. The Colombo Security Conclave has how many member countries? 4. Which city is the host of Waterway Conclave 2022? Dibrugarh, right? The Roorkee Water Conclave has been organized by IIT Roorkee. They are saying that. Along with which institution? The name of the institution is National Institute of Hydrology. And the last question is of this category. National Conclave on Social Enterprises for Garbage-Free Cities. Which state is the host? Please do think. Meanwhile, I am writing Chhattisgarh. Right? Okay, moving to the next question, next category. Here you can see which category is this, that is talking about tiger reserves and information related to tiger. National Tiger Conservation Authority recently partnered with which organization for relocation of cheetahs from Africa to India? This is your homework. Take it. The Doba Tiger Reserve, which hosted Global Tiger Day celebration. Question can be twisted. They can ask you who hosted the Global Tiger Day celebrations. The Doba Tiger Reserve. It is in which Indian state? Maharashtra. Every year International Tiger Day is observed. The date is 29th of July. As per the recent government data, how many tigers died in the last 3 years in India? 329. Pilibhit Tiger Protection Foundation. Which state has approved to set up this foundation? UP, Uttar Pradesh. Baksa Tiger Reserve. It is located in which state? West Bengal. Valmiki Tiger Reserve. It is located in which state? Bihar. Panna Tiger Reserve. It is located in Madhya Pradesh. Ramgarh Vishdhari Sanctuary, which is notified as Tiger Reserve. It is located in which state? Rajasthan. Which state is the host of the meeting of National Tiger Conservation Authority in 2022? Andhra Pradesh? No, Arunachal Pradesh. Sariska Tiger Reserve is located in which state? Rajasthan. Next, coming to the category that deals with your finance and economics, right? Okay, which is the very first question? Who is the head of the committee constituted by the Finance Ministry to address the issues faced by venture capital and private equity? You please think. M. Damodaran. Okay, as of March 2022, what is India's external debt as per the Finance Ministry's data? Please do remember they are asking you as per the March 2022. So it is $620 billion US dollar. Which private bank partnered with the Development Bank to support supply chain finance solutions? IndusLand Bank. Finance Ministry has made unauthorized publication of which data as compoundable offence? Export-import data is the right answer. Which state launched CM Microfinance Scheme? Nagaland. This is your homework. Next question is, as per the recent notification by the Finance Ministry, what is the GST that is applied for the sale of Indian national flag? 0%. The first ever India-Japan finance dialogue was held in which state or union territory? New Delhi. Housing Development Finance Corporation, they partnered with which technology company for digitization of its lending business? Accenture. And the last question. Institution, basically which institution releases the report on currency and finance? None other than RBI. So Reserve Bank of India. So here is your homework. 3 questions from here and certain other questions that I have already asked. You have to mention them in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed learning as much as I enjoyed teaching you. With this, I Arzu Kakkar wish everybody a very best of luck. Happy learning everyone. Take care and do let me know in the comment section the answers of these questions, right? Thank you.